Deep within you lies a truth so powerful it can shift how you see yourself and the world, a truth Zen Buddhism unveils with startling clarity. It's not about becoming someone new, but uncovering who you already are, beneath the layers of doubt, fear and illusion. Imagine knowing yourself so deeply that life's chaos no longer shakes you, where every challenge becomes a chance to live more fully. Through a gripping Zen story, we'll explore 4 essential truths you must know about yourself, drawn from the heart of Zen wisdom. These aren't abstract ideas, but anchors to ground you in resilience, freedom and peace. Let's embark on this journey, unraveling the ultimate Zen revelation about who you are. In a windswept valley where cherry blossoms danced and rivers carved ancient paths, lived a young wanderer named Hana. She was restless, her heart heavy with questions. Who am I? Why do I feel so lost? Her days were a blur of striving, working at the village mill, pleasing her family, chasing dreams that slipped like sand. Yet no matter how hard she tried, a void lingered. One spring morning, driven by a quiet ache, Hana climbed to the Zen temple where Master Kaito dwelled, his presence like a still pond. She bowed, her voice trembling, and asked, "Master, I don't know who I am. My life feels like a shadow. Can you help me?" Kaito's eyes, sharp yet kind, met hers. "Hana," he said, "you seek yourself, but you look outward. To know who you are, spend one day with me. I'll show you 4 truths, each a mirror." He handed her a small, polished mirror, its surface catching the dawn. "Carry this," he said, "and let it reflect what you discover." Hana, skeptical but desperate, nodded. Her journey began as the sun rose, the mirror cool in her hands, her heart open to whatever lay ahead. At dawn, Kaito led Hana to a bamboo grove, where light pierced the stalks in golden slants. "Sit," he said, "and watch your mind for 1 hour. See what moves within." Hana sat, mirror in her lap, expecting peace. Instead, her thoughts surged. "I'm wasting time. I should be working. What if I fail?" Doubts, fears, plans, they swirled like leaves in a storm. Kaito, raking nearby, said, "You are not your thoughts, Hana. They come and go, but you remain. This is the first truth. You are the awareness behind the mind." Hana tried again, noticing each thought. "I'm not enough," and letting it pass. Slowly, the storm quieted. She saw her thoughts weren't her. The mirror gleamed, as if nodding. The first truth, you are the awareness behind your thoughts, is Zen's foundation, rooted in the Buddha's teaching of anatta, or no self. Your mind churns. "I'm a failure, I'm stuck," and you believe it's you. But Zen says you're the observer, the spacious sky, not the clouds. This frees you from being defined by fleeting thoughts. Picture this. You're nervous for a job interview, thinking, "I'll bomb this." Pause. Notice the thought, feel your breath, and see, you're the one watching, not the fear itself. This shift dissolves self-doubt, grounding you in your true nature. To embody this, practice mindfulness daily. Sit for 5 minutes, focusing on your breath. When thoughts arise, "I'm too busy, this is silly," label them thinking and return to the breath. In daily life, pause when thoughts grip you, feel your feet, name the thought, anxiety, and let it pass. If you're upset, say after a friend's slight, ask, "Who's noticing this?" You'll find the awareness steady and vast. Track it. Journal 1 moment daily where you saw yourself as the observer, not the thought. Hana's grove taught her she wasn't her restless mind. You'll learn you're not your doubts, building a mind that's free, not trapped. Mid-morning, Kaito took Hana to a riverbank where water rushed over stones. "Stand here," he said, "and feel the world. Wind, water, earth. Where do you end and they begin?" Hana stood, mirror in hand, feeling the breeze, the spray, the ground beneath. At first she thought, "This is pointless, I'm separate." But as she softened, boundaries blurred. The wind was her breath, the river her pulse. Kaito said, "This is the second truth. You are not separate from the world." Hana realized her struggles, work, family, weren't just hers, but part of life's flow. The mirror shimmered, reflecting the river. The second truth, you are not separate, is Zen's vision of interconnection, echoing the Buddha's insight that all things arise together. You feel isolated, "I'm alone, my problems are mine," but Zen says, you're woven into the world. Your pain, your joy, connect you to others, to nature, to life. Imagine you're stressed about a fight with a parent. Pause. Feel your breath shared with every living thing. Their anger, your hurt, it's part of the human dance, not yours alone. This dissolves the me versus them trap, making problems feel less personal, less heavy. To live this, practice interconnection daily. Spend 5 minutes outside, feeling the air, hearing sounds, sensing your place in the web. Pair it with metta. Wish well for yourself, a loved one, a stranger. May we all be free. In daily life, act connected. Help a co-worker, thank a cashier. If you feel alone, nobody gets me. Notice the thought, then reach out, even with a text. Track it. Journal one moment daily where you felt part of the whole, like sharing a laugh or helping someone. Hana's river showed her she wasn't apart. You'll see your struggles are shared, lightening your load. At noon, Kaito and Hana sat by a plum tree sharing tea. Now, he said, look at your life's pain, a loss, a fear, and see its impermanence. Hana thought of her mother's death, a wound that felt eternal. Tears came, but Kaito said, feel the pain, but see, it changes. This is the third truth. You are not your suffering. Hana reflected. Her grief had shifted, sharp at first, now softer some days. Even her fear of failing at the mill wasn't fixed. It ebbed and flowed. The mirror caught the sun, as if affirming her insight. The third truth, you are not your suffering, is Zen's embrace of impermanence, the Buddha's teaching that nothing lasts. You think your pain, grief, failure, anxiety defines you. Zen says it's a wave, not the ocean. You're jobless, thinking, this is my life now. Pause. Recall last year's pain faded. This will too. This doesn't deny suffering, but frees you from being it. Your essence is bigger, untouched by change. To embody this, reflect daily on what hurt a month ago, most past. Pair it with a mantra, this is not forever. When pain hits, say a rejection, write one way it could shift, a new chance, a lesson, act on it. If you cling, this will always hurt. Breathe and repeat the mantra. In daily life, notice impermanence. A mood lifts, a storm clears. Track it. Journal one moment daily where you saw change, like letting a worry pass. Hana's plum tree showed her grief wasn't her. You'll see your pain isn't you. Building a mind that flows, not freezes. In the afternoon, Kaito led Hana to a cliff, the valley sprawling below. Look at yourself, he said, not as Hana the miller, the sister, the dreamer, but as the one who chooses, acts, lives. This is the fourth truth. You are your capacity to respond. Hana saw her life, her work, her care for her brother, her paintings. They weren't fixed roles, but choices she made, each moment new. She wasn't trapped. She was free to act, to love, to create. The mirror reflected her face, fierce and alive. The fourth truth, you are your capacity to respond, is Zen's call to freedom, rooted in the Buddha's emphasis on right action. You're not your labels, worker, parent, failure, but your ability to choose now. You're stuck in a toxic job thinking, this is who I am. Zen says, you're the one who can speak up, learn, leave. This empowers you, making every moment a fresh start. Your response, not your circumstances, shapes you. To live this, practice choice daily. Pick one action aligning with your values. If you value growth, study a skill. If kindness, help someone. Pair it with mindfulness when stuck. I can't change this. Pause, breathe, ask, what can I do now? Act, even small. Email a mentor, apologize. If fear resists, it's too late. Note it and choose anyway. In daily life, make one conscious choice hourly. Listen fully, walk mindfully, track it, journal one choice daily, like speaking calmly despite anger. Hana's cliff showed her she was her actions. You'll see you're your choices, building a mind that's free, not bound. Hana returned to Kaito at dusk, mirror in hand, heart full. Master, she said, I see myself. Not my thoughts, not my pain, not my roles, but my awareness, my connection, my freedom to choose. Kaito smiled. You know yourself, Hana. Live it. The four truths, awareness, interconnection, impermanence, response, are your essence, not ideals. Zen reveals you're not your struggles or stories, but a vast living presence ready to meet each moment. Start today. Hold one truth. Sit mindfully, feeling your awareness. Help someone, sensing connection. Note a pain's impermanence. Choose one bold act. The Zen path is yours. Hana's mirror is your heart, reflecting who you are.